What's up, you guys? Today I want to talk with you about one of the most important scriptures in the Bible. It's Matthew 19:26. It states, "With man, this is impossible, but with God, all things are possible." You may be going through something in your life right now where you don't think that you're going to be able to get through it. You have no idea how it's going to happen or how it's going to work out. But I'm telling you, with God, all things are possible. Like, you don't have to go to anyone. You don't have to do anything other than find God. And when you find God, He will lead you in the right direction. Like, this is so deep, though. And most people just write this off like, oh, that's crazy. Wow, that's weird. They don't understand, and they don't have a deeper level of awareness, because that's truly where understanding comes from, is from developing yourself and allowing God to flow through you more freely. Because the thing is that your body is the temple of the Spirit. And when you understand that, you understand that everything that you are consuming is either harming or elevating your temple. Your temple is your body. So when you're engaging in drugs, alcohol, porn, junk food, laziness, procrastination, lust, greed, all these things that are going to take from you, that are going to take your life force, you realize that as you remove those things from your life and you start to instill the good habits, the ones that actually love and respect you at the highest level, now you're allowing this power to flow through you more freely. God is able to flow through you more freely, and it's not in ways that you even understand. Like, you're going to be guided to it naturally, and you'll be like, oh my gosh, like, I can't believe that I just did that. Yeah, that's God moving through you. That's God speaking through you. Like, there's a different level of consciousness that's available to all of us. But we have to get the fuck out of our own way. And how do you do that? By doing the daily habits that I teach, by instilling discipline, and removing all the things that you know your conscience is calling you to remove. Your conscience is the authentic voice of God. So as you begin to remove those things that are harming you, that you genuinely don't actually want to do, like deep down in your heart, you're like, fuck, I don't know why I just drank or why I just smoked. Like, I feel like shit after it. Yeah, drop that shit. And when you drop that, you're going to be granted with a new state of consciousness. You're going to see your spirit rise. And I'm only able to share this with you because I've gotten on the other side of it. But most haven't even scratched the surface because they're not willing to go through that discomfort of removing it. Like, remove it. The drinking, the drugs, the porn, the junk food, all of it. Nicotine, whatever it is for you, whatever it is that you know is a vice that you need to get rid of. Because I'm telling you right now, that's a demon within you. And you're not allowing God to flow through you and prosper in your life. Because I'm telling you right now, when you sacrifice it and you give it to God, you're going to see Him move through you in such different ways that you couldn't even fathom. You're like, oh shit, I'm just acting different. People are just different towards me. Oh yeah, it's because you changed yourself. So this is what I'm saying. With God, all things are possible. But you have to find God. And the only way that you find God is by removing those things that you know you shouldn't be doing and start living in alignment with Him, having discipline in your life, sacrificing, doing the daily habits that I teach. And as you do that, you start to align with your higher self. You start to align with God. You start to align with the version that He created you to be. Now He can move through you and use you as an instrument, as a tool for Him. And that's the difference. So when you get to that place, you'll know what I'm talking about. But most haven't even scratched the surface, and they'll disregard this because they want to hold on to who they believe that they are. But I'm telling you, this isn't your life. God sent you here for a reason, for a purpose, for a divine assignment that only you could complete. And it's your responsibility to do it because you already agreed to come here and do what you were going to do. But now you forgot because the world pulled you out of alignment. All the distractions, all the noise, all the drugs, all the alcohol, all the lust, the news, the TV, social media, all of it's designed to take your attention away from God. All of it's designed to pull you out of alignment. And when you recognize this, you start to actually realize, oh shit, I got to separate myself from the noise. And then solitude becomes your friend. Because when you get in solitude, God speaks directly to you. It's just you and him. It's just you and him. And that's the greatest relationship that you could develop in this life. Because like I said, with God, all things are possible. So as you start to do the daily habits and you start to elevate yourself from within, you start to get clear on the vision that he has for you. The vision has always been within you. It's always been there. He already put it in you before you were even born. But it's up to you to realize it. And you do that by removing and doing the daily habits. And as you do that, the vision starts to become aware to you. You're like, oh shit, the world's greatest personal development coach? A mentor to millions? What? This is crazy. This came to my mind years ago, and I had no clue. I just was crazy enough to believe it. I was just crazy enough to be like, no, like this is it. This is what he's telling me. Because I didn't confide in other people. I didn't listen to other people. I just listened to that voice within me, and I just started going with it. And as I started going with it, you start taking the steps. And then you get to a point where you're like, you're so far in that like you can't go back. You've been listening to him the whole time. So you can't turn back now. And that's what I'm telling you. With God, all things are possible. Because now you're seeing it come to fruition. With the Higher Self community, with me changing my life over the last year, going to the hospital, being in a coma, but I knew, for what I was asking for, I knew that something like that was going to have to take place. Because if you're asking for great things, get ready to go through great things. Like that is the level, like your character is being forged. And you have to be at peace with your character being forged. He's going to send you a lot of adversity, a lot of problems, a lot of issues, relationship issues, financial issues, health issues. It could be all kinds of issues. But that's what's actually strengthening you. And without those things, you wouldn't become the person that he created you to be. Because what's happening when you get in that fire? When you get in that fire, the old you's dying off. All the parts that aren't serving you are dying off in that moment. That you're in that fire and you're like, fuck this, I don't want to do this. And you want to run to the vices, don't. And as you sit there and you go through it and you feel those emotions and you allow them to come over you, your spirit is being refined. Your character is being refined. That's the greatest process that can take place. But here's the thing, most people run from that. Sit with that. Go through that. Allow that. And watch who you become in the process. So, like I said, with God, all things are possible. You just have to sacrifice it to him and let him move through you and start listening to that voice within you, your conscience, because it's guiding you to your highest potential.